What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Cody Ray 119 here for Random Stream. So, for the past 4 or 5 days, I've been playing nothing but Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. So, I'm just going to take a break from those games for a while. So, I'm going to play some Smackdown vs. Raw 2008. So, exactly what I'm gonna do today, or tonight I mean, since it is nighttime. Before I do, I gotta see if it is open. So, minimize my ODS so I can. Alrighty. Full screen. Now I'm gonna check and see if it's not too laggy. Okay, it looks fine. So, hey, now before I start 24/7, just gonna play some exhibition matches. Handicap match. 1 on tag. I guess. Sure, I'll just be bold. I guess we can. At Unforgiven. It's kind of weird match. Sorry if you can hear that little buzzing sound. It's just the way the PS2 runs.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena. And the opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton. From New York, New York, Ashley.
People's Champ.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
I think it's pretty...
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one.
You got that right, Jerry.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this man... Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
We all know what's coming next!
The RKO! Did you see that, JR?
He may get the 3 count here. 2. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You've got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an...
Oh my gosh, JR! He's going for it!
The RKO! The RKO!
RKO.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. 2.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I...
Yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
Here's the cover, JR!
1, 2, 3.
From a punch.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one...
Whoop, crap. No, we're not going to restart. I hit the button too soon. We're not gonna have a match again. Sometimes I'll just hit the X button too quick at times. No point in saving for that match. Let's see. We'll do a tag team, then go to 24/7. Just a normal tag. Oops. Who's it? Why is what? I don't know why. I don't remember having Chavo or being tag team champions. Whatever. Oh, never mind. Who's okay.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Rowdy, Roddy, Piper, and Shawn Michaels.
I've been really easy just trying to meet the same.
And the opponent, the World Tag Team Champions, from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing 215 pounds, Gregory Helms. The World Tag Team Champions, from El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
ECW is hailing from a rabid Detroit, Michigan tonight. Joey Styles in Motown along with Taz to call what promises to be a memorable evening.
The Motor City is an absolute madhouse tonight. Can you dig it? Can you feel it?
I couldn't agree more, partner. Let's get rolling with tonight's big show. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it. Oh, man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars are really going at it.
Maybe you're right. How about I just smack you around a little bit?
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
Hey, listen, it's a back on the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
Come on, ref, that should have been a disqualification right there.
Did you hear the bell? Me neither. So I guess the match goes on.
I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure, I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
It sure was a long, strange trip to get these super... He's going for the pin! This could be it!
Roddy Piper's a terrific guy for sure, but I'd never turn my back on him in the ring.
He's definitely got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, partner, but the fans love when he pulls them out.
I don't think so.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What would make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
And there's the reversal.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one a bit. There's the cover. Can he do it? Oh, real nice. He can't win fair and square, so he screws his way to a victory.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with him doing whatever it takes to win the match. If it was that bad, the ref would have DQ'd him, right? They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. That's what makes sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
Yeah, right. How could I forget that all-important aspect?
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler? Or what they call in this company, an in-ring?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. It'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shave. I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
It may be surprising to know that Helms is a big comic book fan.
What's so surprising about that? Gregory Helms is like a real-life superhero himself. Matter of fact, if he starred in a comic, I'd read it, no doubt.
How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about, being front row for the best sport.
That was a smart tag. What kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on the couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it. Shawn Michaels is a living legend in sports entertainment.
He's looking for the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Chavo's one of those dudes that could just hang in that ring with anybody. Cruiserweight, heavyweight, whatever. Chavo can flat out go.
Part of the reason why is because of his ability to throw the rule book out the window.
Here's the pin. This could be
1,
it.
2, 3.
I hope the fans know they're getting...
Now, we're going to go ahead and get 24-7 to start.
Here are your winners and still World Tag Team Champions, Gregory Helms and Chavo Guerrero.
I understand that you're one of SmackDown's top dogs, and I respect that. Just as I'd hope you'd respect ECW. But since that obviously isn't the case, I'm going to arrange for some respect to be beaten into you by one of our hardcore, chair-swinging, back-breaking maniacs.
When brands collide.
With SummerSlam behind us, the road to No Mercy starts here tonight. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and tonight it's Smackdown versus ECW.
I can't believe ECW's got the guts to come to Smackdown. They won't make that mistake twice.
They'll be facing one of our best, that's for sure.
And that doesn't even matter. Our worst superstar could beat the best extremist any day of the week.
He's coming out here with one purpose in mind, to make the superstars of SmackDown respect ECW.
Good luck with that. It's going to take a lot more than one match to change my mind.
And the opponent, from Seattle, Washington, Cody.
Watch it. He reversed it. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back. He may get the 3 count right here.
2.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
Oh boy, I think the referee is out.
He could get the pin right here.
Sorry, ref. Oh, now you get it.
These fans expected an extreme performance from Seb.
That's not in the rule book, but it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
Ow.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Ah, you tricky son of a bitch.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question.
That's the way to do it. Nothing like the sight of your own blood to take the fight out of you.
I hope this is over soon. No matter how many
3.
times I see this, I just can't get used to it.
What? You getting a
You're a
little
pussy,
squeamish?
Michael Cole.
This ain't...
Oh my, I hope that's not a serious injury.
He's walking on it, so it's not too bad. But this is disgraceful.
Well, he did the best he could. I don't think you can fault him for that.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about ECW. How dare they come here and injure one of our superstars?
Well, I can't imagine that SmackDown won't have a response.
You're damn right. ECW started this war, and we're gonna finish it.
I hope this ECW nonsense is behind us, and we can get down to business. Namely, figuring out SmackDown's No Mercy plans. You've always been my go-to guy to deliver big at pay-per-views, and that's exactly what I'm expecting from you this time, player.
Injured, but still extreme. I was watching this ECW beef and for once and for all by Team U and Javo against two of their guys. I know you and Javo have your own issues to work out, but you better put that aside for the greater good, playa. Besides, it'll give you a good opportunity to scout each other.
You and I both know that I deserve to be the #1 contender for the championship at No Mercy, and I'm going to prove it in our match this week. After what I do to you on SmackDown, I'll be a shoo-in for the main event at No Mercy.
What up, Kiro? How you doing? Decided to play some wrestling game instead of Red Dead 2 tonight. So how's the audio sound? I did a little test earlier to double check. So I just like to know about your guys' and see how it sounds to you guys. There. Almost picked the wrong guy.
Welcome to Smackdown, where the ECW Smackdown conflict continues. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and tonight 2 of SmackDown's top superstars take on 2 of ECW's most dangerous superstars.
ECW tried to take one of our guys out last week, and tonight we're going to return the favor.
There's a lot of pride on the line for both sides.
And I hope that tonight is the night SmackDown sends ECW packing once and for all.
Carl Anderson drama. What drama with Carl Anderson is like him and Luke Gallows like not on the same page on AEW or something personal?
After last week's near injury, he's more determined than ever to prove himself against ECW.
Yeah, but with No Mercy right around the corner, that might not be the smartest idea he's ever had.
He's looking to secure himself a spot at No Mercy. This could be the match that does it.
Absolutely. He's got all of SmackDown behind him. If he embarrasses ECW, he might even get a championship match.
He nearly injured one of SmackDown's superstars last week. I think he's here to finish the job tonight.
He's living in a dream world if you think SmackDown superstars are going to stand by and let him do that.
This man is no stranger to raining down.
Ah, crap. And that's our current WWE champion, Bobby Lashley. Crazy. He was gonna get that push until the whole injury happened. Pretty much just went separate ways. When the WWE said they were gonna offer consoling service to their talent, he reacted by saying WWE sucks in the reply to the news. Okay.
These people might not respect Chavo Guerrero, but they have to respect.
Was it
What a
trending on
jerk.
Twitter or
How
something?
about a little less posing and a little more action?
Give it a rest. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like this. I don't know. He's putting a lot of the line going up there. You never know what you'll find under the ring.
Oh my God, what a sickening impact from that sledgehammer.
No kidding. That thing's meant to crush stone. Imagine what it'll do to a human being.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Watch. I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he's using it for, and that's all that matters.
Kinda wish that they had this,
You can find all sorts of
2K.
weapons under that ring.
It was kind of dumb taking that feature out.
He saw that one
Well,
coming.
I think they took that feature out like before the 2K took over.
I'd never want to be in the ring with them.
You're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You sure aren't. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh my, that's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
Who in their right mind would try to do that?
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
Yeah,
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree.
What an impact! That's going to do some
Seems
damage.
like
You're
AJ
not
sure
kidding,
likes to
Cole.
talk
That's gotta
about
hurt like
WWE
crazy.
lately.
Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Yeah, and that doesn't
Damn it,
tickle.
referee, wake
Believe
up.
me.
1, 2, 3.
Even if you wind up winning.
AEW has WWE written all over it. They are no different than WWE.
The match is over, but he
Yeah,
certainly
has the
doesn't
right
seem
to
happy.
What do you expect?
all that.
He put himself at risk fighting someone else's battles.
What are you talking about? He was representing SmackDown against ECW.
Yeah, and his partner stirred everything up by talking trash about ECW.
That's your view of the situation. I call it SmackDown pride, personally.
Yeah, well, pride goes before a fall, Michael, and his fall might be right around the corner at No Mercy.
Yeah, I watched it on what was it? It was like SummerSlam or something. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it since I have Peacock with my Xfinity plan. It was a pretty good interview. Mr. McMahon is basically forcing me to take some time away from SmackDown, so I'm given to make this most of it. Did I play? Feels like I already played this. Suggests that you are increasing the risk of injury. Yeah, whenever am I not injured? McMahon board calls for shakeup. Oh, the repetitive of the shakeup from Vince McMahon. Oh, we're gonna shake things up. And nothing changes. Same shit for decades. For 10 to 15 years, nothing's really different. Which one, the robbery or trophy day? What's up, Cody Ray? You're at General Manager here with a little update for you. I'm sure you're wondering about your next match. Am I right? Well, you'll find out when you get to the ring. Until then, enjoy yourself. I know I will.
Listen, I know that I might wind up having to defend my championship against you at No Mercy, but I know neither one of us wants ECW coming in and messing with the title picture, so what do you say? Do I have your support against ECW?
That's what I thought. Oh shit. I accidentally skipped it. Damn it. I want to see the AEW pay-per-view because of that Eddie Kingston versus Miro match.
Listen, this whole ECW boot
Man,
camp
I
thing is
agree.
crap,
It's
and you
not
know
worth
it.
You keep
50.
this up, and you're not going to have a roster
I'm sure
left
it'll
by the
be
time No Mercy
uploaded on
rolls
YouTube
around.
by
understand that you're not
somebody.
used to my style of
'Cause
management,
there's
but as far as
usually,
I'm
like,
concerned, that's
somebody
just
will
further
upload
proof that this brand has gone soft.
Pay-per-views
I'll show
for
you
probably
soft.
only an hour or two before they take it
What's that
down.
supposed to hurt?
This might.
So after All Out happens, keep an eye out on YouTube, see if somebody uploads it before they take it down.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a brand to
That's
run.
pretty much how I would watch Dynamite or any pay-per-views. I wish I could. I wanted to see NWA 73. That one. That one I wanted to see. Kind of wish it would go with the subscription. I probably lost. Let's find the there it is. I guess they want me, wait, what? Ah, where'd it go? There it is. Since I'm always injured. Eddie Kingston's pretty cool, yeah. No, not really. I only seen a little bit in NWA and AEW, but I did listen to a little bit of his interview on Talk is Jericho last year, or whenever he went on the podcast. Crazy. Go to Smackdown Superstars, we regret to inform you that Chavo and Batista suffered multiple injuries. You've got to really step up your game if you want to become the #1 contender. This week's hardcore match is your chance to convince me you deserve it. You'll face some interesting opponents, except for 2 superstars who suffered unfortunately. Yeah, for some reason I think the game didn't save or something. Feels like I'm playing this again. Oh well, if I am. I'll have to check it out.
Two weeks remain until No Mercy. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and our interim general manager certainly has no mercy for the championship contenders.
Last week it was a fatal 4-way. This week it's a hardcore triple threat match.
And let's not forget 2 superstars suffered an accident backstage earlier this week.
Yeah, right outside the GM's office, from what I heard. I don't like this one bit.
Oh sweet! I hope it'll be is it only PlayStation exclusive, or is it on Xbox as well? I'm guessing it's only on PlayStation. I'm gonna have to check it out. If not, then
He's
I'll
a great
probably
superstar and a great contender. But after narrowly escaping an injury in last week's fatal 4-way match, what are his odds in this hardcore triple threat match?
Not good, Michael. Not good at all. He better take full advantage of the fact that anything goes if he wants to survive this one.
I remember a Predator game on the PlayStation 2. It was actually a pretty badass game. My name is Finlay, and I love to fight.
And the opponent, from Belfast, Ireland, weighing in at 235 pounds, Finlay.
No dialogue.
And the opponent, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
I figured. I just wasn't sure if it was like only for the PlayStation or whatever, but I kind of want to get into PC gaming, but I need a right PC for it.
There's the reversal.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness.
Kind of wish that you can have demos.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
Oh shit.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction in my opinion.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no.
Why you
I've
keep
heard
pushing
stories
the
about the way
referee
you train
when he
people.
did
You make
nothing
Marine
to
drill
you?
instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
I think these superstars are going to keep it. He could get the pin right here.
Two.
These superstars are... Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and
his opponent might not have enough left to kick out.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Kick me in the balls.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far with no... He's swinging for the fences with that sledgehammer.
He's all about bringing the hammer down, and that proves it. Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess
you
you
could probably
up,
get for like
good.
probably 50
And I can't
bucks
imagine
in
how
2
anyone
months.
could come back from something like that.
I always
On the
wait
mat,
until they
shoulders
drop to
down.
at
This
least
could be
20
it.
bucks. That's pretty much how I bought Duke 820. It was for like 20 bucks. Kinda glad I did not spend like 40 or 50 on it. Whatever the original price was. I think last time I saw Predator on price was like $15 a while ago. I'm always looking at the $20 section.
Oh my, I think he might have been seriously injured in that match.
He might not be the only one. They might have to come back for the other two.
I'm all for forcing the contenders to prove themselves, but this is too much.
Normally, I'd say you were being squeamish, but if this keeps up, we're not going to have any superstars left.
And I noticed that our champion has been uncharacteristically silent about this.
Well, Tommy Dreamer's making the champ's title defense even easier, so I can see why he's not rocking the boat.
So am I. I love the movie. The first one's the best. Part 2 is pretty good too. I was not really a big fan of Part 2 when I was a kid, but it grew on me over the years. Hardcore takes its toll. Damn it. Let's see. Oh, it's because it's a Hell in a Cell. Yeah, although I didn't mind Terminator 3. I recently watched it and I kind of like Terminator 3. I also like Salvation, but Genesis is god awful, the worst. And I'm okay with Dark Fate. I know like a lot of people hate on that movie. Yeah, you should give it a watch and keep an open mind. It's not as good as 1 or 2. Ugh. Hell yeah. And the graphics for its time still holds up today. Yeah. I sure messed up Finland, didn't I? Kane is no longer sitting back. Dude, I went to the pawn shop today. I should have asked. I saw they put up some Nintendo 64 games up there. I didn't see what they were. Next time I'm going there, I'm so going to ask what they are and how much they are asking for it.
I heard someone wants to make our match a tables match. I've got no problem with that. But once we win, I'd like to have some time alone with the extremists.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy, Kane.
I have no problem whatsoever giving you and your partner a chance to take on my extremists. But if you're going to do it, I want you to take it to the extreme and make it one of my favorites. Let's do a tables match.
I'm not sure. I just only saw the side of the cartridge. There was no box. I just saw it there, but I was kind of looking at the other games, and I noticed there was like probably 10 or 15 of them. So next time I'm going there, I'm going to see what they are and how much they are asking for. I'm just hoping that they're probably going to sell it for probably $5. I don't, because they're not like one of those people that probably don't know how much they are worth. Ugh. I really need to build up my 64 collection. I'm hoping they have GoldenEye and Super Mario 64, all that. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, I saw one. Oh yeah, they had a Zelda one. Shit, I should go back to. Today's Thursday or Friday, because they're closed on weekends. So I might go back tomorrow and see. Be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick and I'll continue playing. I'll be right back, Hero. Okay, I am back. I also had to grab myself another drink. He is attacking fans, telling them that Marks, if he sees them, he would sign things for them. Fans are fighting back by talking about when his wife outed him for cheating and lying about it. Damn! Right. Hey Spectro, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I decided to take a break from streaming Red Dead 2 for a bit and play some wrestling.
No Mercy is just over a week away. This is Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and Tommy Dreamer's Extreme Boot Camp continues.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, we've got some ECW filth coming down to our ring.
It's a tag team tables match between the superstars of SmackDown and ECW.
And after what our guys have gone through these past few weeks, I don't like our odds.
A cowboy? It wouldn't fit my character. You know, although CM Punk has attacked the fans verbally for 7 years, I don't know why they still worship the guy. CM Punk is no fucking god.
For 2 consecutive weeks, he's narrowly escaped injury. And I hate to say it, but his luck might run out in this tag team tables match.
Yeah, he's already not coming into this match at 100%, and this is the kind of match that can put even a healthy superstar on the shelf.
Weighing 326 pounds, Kane!
I should check his Twitter account and read some comments about it. I want to see if any WWE fans or any WWE workers respond to him. That's pretty funny. I've said this before, is that
the opponent
CM Punk hype is going to be short term.
from Chicago,
People
Illinois,
will get sick
weighing
of
in
him,
at
and they're going to
220
start seeing him as another WWE
Punk.
X guy. He has WWE all written all over him. Because every time I see him as a WWE guy, not a wrestler or just some pro wrestler. He got famous because of WWE. Not ROH, not TNA. I really want to like AEW, but just
Suicidal,
They're just doing exactly what
genocidal,
TNA did in 2010. That's what AEW reminds me so much of. The more they're going to rely on bringing WWE guys, the more they're going to put. It's like they might as well call themselves WWE instead, because that's pretty much what they are. WWE Light. Without WWE, CM Punk would not even be in AEW. People would overlook him. I guess now people are trying to beg AJ Lee to join AEW. I don't know how people liked her. She's probably by far the most overrated diva in wrestling.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner.
We just started a match.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Get out of my way.
We've seen this before. He'll do. Oh no! The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything. No ref means no rules. That was a textbook reversal. You got to be careful when you're going up there.
Yeah, when I was going to watch heels, but once I found out that
getting sturdier.
CM
He
Punk
can
was
taunt all he
involved,
wants, but once he's
I'm
lost
not
the
gonna
match,
bother
he's going to
watching
wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think
CM
this
Punk
is
is
going to
also
make his
another
victory
reason
tonight
why
that
I
much sweeter.
started losing interest in AEW big time. Like I said, I did
Each
like
of these competitors
AEW
is
when they
looking for the
started.
slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's
They're
the
just
law of the
becoming
jungle, and
another
yeah, that's just
company.
great. Why
I
don't you just
think they're
quit
gonna
showing
be
off and get down to business?
Superior to
He
WWE.
is getting down to business. He's in the sports
Seems like nobody
entertainment
has
business,
ever
isn't
learned
he?
history with WCW or TNA.
Look at him, he's just radiating confidence.
Sooner or later,
And he's got a lot to be
AEW
confident
is just
about.
going to be an
He looks a
Impact
little
level.
overconfident to me. This could come back to bite him.
Shit. For me, I think NWA's the best wrestling show to watch.
You've never been CM Punk's biggest fan, but I'm sure you can come up with one good
You
thing
don't
to say
hear
about
them
him.
He calls himself Punk,
focusing on
and that's
bashing
exactly what he
WWE
is.
or
So I'll
any
give
other
him credit for
wrestling
truth in
promotions.
advertising.
It shows that the Billy Corgan has respect for wrestling.
He made his opponent look like a chump with that counter.
What a counter that was!
So what's basically heels about? I know it's wrestling based, but is it based on somebody?
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
I thought about trying out that 30-day free trial for Stars
If you're too proud
just
to
to
realize
see what
that
that
you're a
show's
chump,
about.
you might wind up risking your
But-
career for a single match.
Hey, you
CM
got to
Punk
be in there
ruined
every.
it for me.
He's going for the throat. We've seen this before.
Here he goes, choke slam from hell. You cannot even imagine the kind of pain that inflicts. Nice quick counter there.
Yeah, he's the new NWA champion.
When I first heard about this match,
I didn't
wasn't
get to
sure
see
what
the
to
thing.
think,
I
but
wanted
these
to, but-
superstars are blowing me away.
Really?
If I
As soon
had
as I
the
heard
money,
about it, I expected a
I would
tremendous.
watch it.
He's got his opponent
Because
by the
it was
throat.
like
Oh
$39,
my God!
I think.
What a choke slam! All the way from hell!
I don't think there's anything that Sabu wouldn't do to an opponent if he thought it would win him
here.
the.
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
Well, I guess it's better than being put through a table, but not much.
Oh, I forgot they break easily. Better grab the other table. Where the hell's...
You never know what you'll find under the ring.
Oh, there it is.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way. He just about broke his opponent in half with that table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent.
Damn it, ref.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match.
Oh, look at that. He's bleeding like a stuck pig.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
The ref's not going to stop the match. It's just a little blood. Be a man, would you?
He was more, he's just spinning around like he was dancing. That's what he was basically doing.
Oh my, look at the blood just pouring down his face.
I just don't know how anybody could take him serious since.
I love it when these superstars just go in there and beat the living hell out of each other.
I don't know that I'd agree with that. I hate to see a superstar risk a serious injury like this.
Take it. Oh, crap.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Alright, that was cool.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. My God, how is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
I had that table set for a reason.
You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
This match proves without a doubt why Smackdown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you'd have to hear about puppies and government mules and scalded dogs.
Don't touch
it's like
the damn
a zoo
table,
over there.
My loyalty is to Smackdown, but I admit that I wish we could steal CM Punk to our roster.
Why? As far as I'm concerned, he's just a pretty boy. Oh, wait.
I just answered my own question. I'm your tag team.
Come on, you're telling me that you don't recognize the athletic ability and potential of CM Punk?
All I'm saying is that...
At least we won the match. To be honest, I wish he would. Because it's just... It was so hilarious watching it. The sad part is there's like so many guys in MMA in like Bellator or any other local independent MMA companies.
I was afraid this would happen, and it has. This looks serious.
I haven't always been his biggest fan, but he showed a lot of heart over the past few weeks.
And unfortunately, the price of his determination might be an injury that keeps him out of No Mercy.
You hate to see that happen to anybody, but at least he went down fighting.
Of course, we'll still have to wait for an expert medical opinion to let us know the extent of his injuries.
Don't get your hopes up. I can tell you right now, he's on the shelf for a while.
Although I don't think Dana White would ever want him to compete in the MMA octagon again. He was actually embarrassed for having CM Punk fight. A lot of injuries happening. And then there was one. Yeah, as much I'm not really a big Brock Lesnar fan, but he does have a good, successful MMA career. Ken Shamrock and Brock Lesnar, I can think of the only professional wrestlers that were successful in MMA. I only saw one fight with Bobby Lashley, so I haven't. Yeah, he didn't really go in any major MMA fights, but. Yep. I watched his podcast about CM Punk, and CM Punk, he's not even good in wrestling either. He's sloppy as fuck. Yeah. Like what Spectral mentioned about what Joe Rogan said, CM Punk was naturally untalented. Yep, failed actor too. If WWE never hired CM Punk, he would be probably in some small independent promotion or just working at a comic book store. That's what he would be doing right now. Oh, I should check that out. If I remember, I'm gonna check that out.
Look, I'm not gonna just hand you a championship match just because the other contenders aren't tough enough to make it through ECW's boot camp. Are you crazy? If you want a championship match at Sunday's pay-per-view, you're going to have to beat the ECW champion this week.
Yeah, even with the gear that CM Punk is wearing, that's a WWE CM Punk look. Like I said earlier, is that they're trying to do what TNA and WCW were trying to do. They were trying to bring over ex-WWF / WWE talents, trying to make their company superior. They think that they doing by that is somehow going to bring ratings over. But eventually, AEW fans are going to get burnt out. Just like TNA fans were burnt out with all the constant bringing in WWE guys. Same thing happened with WCW. And I think anyone else that's leaving WWE, I think they should go to either ROH or Impact Wrestling. Like, those two companies could use some new talents.
So you've got to get past the ECW champ if you want a shot at my championship, huh? Well, good luck with that. Because even if you beat that big oaf, you think
Yep.
for 1 second that you're really going to be in any shape to take me on this Sunday?
Yep, I agree, Spectral. They are. They started decent when they first started their company, but for the past year, they've been focusing so much on trying to be superior to WWE. They claim they want to be their own brand, but they just keep on bringing guys over and start shooting on the WWE. That's all they basically are doing. And that's one of the reasons why I started to lose interest in AEW. Plus, the Young Bucks are also one of the reasons why. With all their... AEW is all about spots and, oh, we're more superior to WWE. I have no doubt they think they will run Vince out of business, which I don't think he will. Although I think Vince will sell the company to Disney or NBC or somebody, and they will just pretty much use all the WWE video library for Peacock or some live stream service they are putting out. So that's what I think if Vince ever decides to sell WWE. Wait, they recreated the Finger of Doom?
We are just 2 days away from No Mercy. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and here's one superstar I never expected to see on SmackDown this week.
He's got more lives than a cat. 3 serious injuries narrowly avoided.
And tonight might be his biggest challenge yet, a match against the ECW champion.
If he wins, he becomes the #1 contender for No Mercy. It's all or nothing.
You know, with the guys like the Young Bucks and Cody and everyone, they think they are like the Clique, you know, with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. They think they are like that, but they're nothing like the Clique. All they have to do is be their own and quit trying to shoot on WWE every single week. Because I do watch like clips of AEW on their YouTube channel, and a lot of times you can tell that they're just taking shots at
It all
WWE
comes down to
every
this.
single
If he can defeat the ECW World Champion in a non-title hardcore match, he goes on to No Mercy to face SmackDown's champion.
I hate to give Tommy Dreamer any credit, Michael, but this is exactly how you test a #1 contender.
The Young Bucks reminds me exactly like the Hardy Boys from 1993 and 94. where they were wearing like kind of a tie-dye type camouflage and head bandanas. That's what the Young Bucks remind me of. And I just don't get how they are the greatest tag team in wrestling history, which they are clearly not.
He's one of the most dangerous superstars to set foot in a ring, and the ECW championship he holds is the proof.
And he's going up against a superstar who's had to be carried out of the ring 2 weeks in a row. I've got a bad feeling about this.
You barely see any WWE talents being used in AEW as well. You only see them like appear on AEW Dark and not even used for another few weeks. And like Pac, he was barely used. He wanted to go somewhere and make a name for himself for a better career, and what the hell has AEW done for him? They haven't really done much. I really want to like AEW, but they're just, they lost their own identity. They're just all about bringing WWE guys over, trying to be like WWE. That's all they basically are.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make... I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
These superstars have been given it everything they've got.
He may get the 3 count right here.
There's the cover.
Ooh, too soon. Oh, shit.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them. Oh boy, here we go with the old top rope between the legs trick.
And this has got to be one of the most painful.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
These fans.
Damn it, ref.
There goes the referee. Might as well chuck the rule book out the window.
My fault.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Really? That's really fucked up.
Night after night.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
That was a textbook reversal.
Oh, shit.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast part.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Yep, I did that. I'm not really a big fan of his new look. I prefer to him with that 2007, 6-7
He did it!
look.
He's going on to No Mercy as the #1 contender.
Congratulations. You're the #1 contender. And I've decided your match this Sunday will be a last man standing match.
A last man standing match? He can barely stand as it is.
And I hope that match didn't take as much out of you as it looks like it did, because it would be a real shame if you were unable to compete this Sunday.
Look out! He had him scouted.
Cute. But it's going to take more than that for you to survive this Sunday.
Who? Kenny Omega? Or are you talking about somebody else? Yeah, the only time I ever heard of Kenny Omega is that he was in NXT. That's all I knew of him. Yeah, and of course I'm injured. Finally, a true #1 contender. Yeah, I never followed his wrestling career before he was famous. I just remember when I first got involved in the YWC, I would always see people make videos about, oh, WWE should hire Kenny Omega. Oh, he needs to go to WWE. He's the face. I don't see him as this guy's bringing ratings. Oh.
You know, I never thanked you for agreeing to support me against ECW back when this whole mess started, so to show my appreciation, I'll just beat you and humiliate you tonight, but I won't end your career.
Isn't he also like running the women's division in AEW? I heard that he was like in charge of booking the women's division. Yeah, for some reason I think I already played this already. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to No Mercy. I've got to tell you, Michael, the champ has never looked better.
But his challenger has taken on all comers and survived.
He's got a lot of heart, but what's he got left in the tank?
We'll find out soon enough. 2 men enter the ring, but only one leaves as champion.
Did he shove a broom up somebody's ass in Japan? Like, what the fuck? What up, the Yellow Donkey, aka Yellow Donkey, aka Yellow Meister, aka Yellow Mayhem.
He's faced the toughest challengers that SmackDown and ECW has had to offer. And now, it all comes down to this championship match.
Correction, Michael. He's faced most of the toughest challengers. He hasn't faced the champ until tonight. And the champ's going to be the biggest challenge of his career.
Yes, you do. So, how you doing tonight? Because you're the man, yellow donkey. Did you get your Kenny hat yet?
The champion has sat back and watched SmackDown's top contenders get torn apart by the ECW boot camp, and he's done nothing about it.
I'm not impressed by his loyalty to the brand, but I can't fault him for doing what's right for himself and for the championship.
Weird generation we are in. We don't have any cool characters like we used to have in the Attitude Era and the Golden Era. Just woke up and hooked up my PS4 up and not yet. I'll get by at least the 7th. Nice. How's the weather down there? Things still clear and no more hurricane warnings or anything?
Mr. Kennedy's got it all. He's got the look, he's great on the stick, and he knows how to get it done in the ring.
Yeah, and if you don't believe it, just ask him. He won't hesitate to tell you how great he is.
Yeah, so what's wrong with that? Kennedy's the total package, and he knows it.
Oh my, that move sent them right over the barricade.
This is getting serious.
Exactly.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love...
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
And as long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, that's
nice
right.
Reversal.
I can electrocute him here. That's right.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Kind of like a power slam.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me.
Oh shit!
I've taken that one before, and it's not the most fun thing I've ever done.
My head hurts just thinking about it. I can't even imagine how painful that must be.
Head first right into the security barricade. And this might be getting a little too close for comfort for these fans.
Hey, you buy a ringside seat, You gotta expect stuff like that.
Ow.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand
There's like
raised
so
at
much
the
stuff
end of
that
this one.
2K should have
And
brought
that's a
back
real
to
shame
the
because, like you said,
WWE game.
this has been a great match so far.
Did you see that? What a shot.
This could result in a serious injury if no one stops this. Oh, man. I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Maybe
No
not, but it seems to be doing the
No
trick.
shit, Michael Cole. It was meant to put out fires.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes, too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything. Oh, my God. Someone's got to stop this.
Don't get squeamish on me, boy. Inflicted
Indeed.
pain's the name of the game. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have.
For me
And that's where the superb
I enjoy
conditioning of the
NWA a bit more
WWE
than
superstars
WWE
comes into play.
and AEW.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say
That
that
was
again.
badass.
I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
Mr. Kennedy's my kind of superstar. He'll tell you exactly what he thinks of you, and then he'll back it up in the ring.
He certainly isn't shy about sharing his opinions, that's for sure. But I, for one, could do without that enormous ego of his.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup. And I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
Where are the
I've
Spanish
been looking forward to
commentators
this
in this
match
game?
all night.
So have I.
They should be sitting
It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectations.
Last
but
man
these
standings.
Looks like he's decided to grab a weapon from under the ring.
This is a last man
and
standing
there's
match.
the counter. Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am.
Because you're a pussy, Michael Cole. Big ass pussy.
Man, I don't
We
want
need
this
blood.
match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
Oh my! Look at the blood just pouring down his face.
I love
don't
it
see
when
no-
these superstars just go in there and beat the living hell out of each other.
I don't know that I'd agree with that. I hate to see a superstar risk a serious injury like this. Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference, whether they're for you or against you.
3, 4,
I don't think he's gonna get up.
6.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
gotta worry more about the injury and
just
less
want
about the
to-
insult until the match is over.
The WWE called they want to sign you and package you as a... What? That would be... That's so not my character. I'll never be a cowboy.
He did it! He did it! We've got a new champion!
I can't believe he made it to No Mercy, period. But to win the championship, that's simply incredible.
Never in my life have I witnessed a contender with the intentional fortitude of that man.
World Heavyweight
Neither have I,
Champion.
and I've seen them all.
You have to wonder what it's going to take to beat him for the championship.
It'll happen someday. No one's invincible, but it could be a good long while.
He has shown no mercy, and he had none for his opponent either.
And that's what it takes if you want to be a real champion. My hat's off to him.
Hey YOLO, did you hear the news about Daphne? Another underrated female wrestler who died. Unfortunate health issues or mental problems. Rest in peace. Listen, don't tell anybody, but you're my favorite superstar on any brand. Blah blah blah. ECW Boot Camp Survivor wins title. Oh yeah, she was a female wrestler that was in WCW and appeared a little bit of TNA. I think you're probably too young to remember, or actually yeah, because you were born in 2000, right? So yeah, if you look her up on WCW, yeah. No nudes. Yeah, like I said, I only remember a little bit of her TNA time. I just remember mainly from WCW. Better than Harley Quinn. She was convincing too. Like, what she's been through is, and what happened is for real. Let's see if I have any fans. Big success, hell yeah. And we are only at 9% legend progress. Feel honored that I am bothering to communicate with you. Yeah, I must have forgot to save, but that's okay since I'm replaying all this on accident. Regal.
You good luck in your match. I know it's not for the championship, but I know that doesn't matter to you. And that's why you're the king of this brand as far as I'm concerned.
I'm the king. I want to grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back in a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. I just had to grab myself a drink. Gotta have drinks when you play video games. I had it. And Ashley was my favorite when she was in WWE. She was awesome. Like, kind of like Ashley and Daphne had like a, if I'm not wrong, they both were in deep depression and commit suicide. Both too young and gone too soon. We're going to face Rey Mysterio. I need a new chair so bad. Yeah. And we'll never have another Ashley or Daphne. They both deserve it, especially Daphne. Yep, 119 versus 619. I'm thinking about creating a new intro for my future premiere videos. Although I should change the text to the Cody's Gaming, since
No Mercy is come and gone, and we're less than 1 month from
anymore.
SmackDown's special appearance at Cyber Sunday. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and the champion is in action here tonight.
And it might be a non-title match, but you couldn't find a tougher competitor.
That's right. He's a former champion himself, after all.
And if he plays his cards right, he could be champion again at Cyber Sunday.
Oh, I remember Cyber Sunday. Then they got Taboo Tuesday.
This man is no stranger to championship gold, and there's nothing he'd like better than to wear it again at Cyber Sunday.
That championship is like an addiction, Michael. Once you held it and lost it, the only thing you can think about is getting it back.
Oh, it was rigged, 100%. They would never select a match that the fans really wanted. It was such a pointless pay-per-view. They were trying to do something new, but they weren't fooling anyone, except for
the champion certainly has his work cut out for him tonight. Fortunately for him, This is a non-title match.
But that doesn't mean he can just phone it in. A big loss here would fire up every potential contender in the locker room.
Yeah, I lost my camera stand. I was gonna have it close. So, I'm sitting back, so can you guys hear me just fine? Like, just not sure if you guys can hear me like this. Back is kind of hurting from sitting up. So I'm kind of laying back a little bit. This chair is about to fall apart on me. I forgot what my theme was. I had that music off for so long because of YouTube's copyright shit.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Because of the chair? Yeah.
Looks like someone's moving up in the world. He's going for the pin. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years.
That actually encouraged fans to do backyard wrestling.
That was a
I did backyard wrestling when I was a kid. Seeing that warning, please do not try this at home.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Never seen them again. And it's been like 15 years.
Night up. He's climbing the turnbuckle.
If I kept those, I would upload them on my YouTube
We're hearing the
channel.
First Amendment in action here tonight.
I'm all for freedom of expression. Whether I agree with what they're saying or... Uh-oh, there they go.
The barricade couldn't contain them. What could happen next?
4.
5.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You got to come in ready for battle.
8.
Oh, shit. What the hell was that all about?
1.
Don't do that.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or
Yeah,
later.
you're sneaky.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
4.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have the size nor the strength to compete at this level.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes the most of his natural speed and agility.
Sure, but if it comes down to Mysterio versus a super heavyweight, I know where I'm putting my money.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty famous one. I know the one you're talking about. hopefully that you guys can still hear me. And other than the stupid squeaky chair. Oh. It's Ashley.
Wow. Take a look at that. It's like they say, Michael Cole, it's good to be the king.
How sweet. The king and queen of SmackDown, basking in their glory. Enjoy your title reign, Your Majesty, because it's going to be a short one. In fact, why don't you just hand the championship over to this man right now?
Oh yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
You're laughing now, but we'll see who's laughing at Cyber Sunday.
I hope the champ isn't taking this too lightly.
Nope. I'm gonna be champ for a long, long time. I've always liked the World Heavyweight title. I like it way better than the Spinner Belt WWE title. Although the Spinner Belt way better than the new generic belt that we have now. Champ Cody Rhodes. Outrage royalty. I don't want to read all that. Unless there was like a text reader. Let's see here. I don't think I've really done the website interview yet. Let's see how long I can do this. Success. 3 fan popularity. At only 9%. I'm sure you were thrilled at my last correspondence. I honor you with another because it amuses me who would be your opponent. The Honorable Finlay, the Regal, or the Shady Mysterio. There is no hope for you at Cyber Sunday. Royal Queen McCool, aka the Undertaker's wife.
Now listen here, you wretched little creature. The disrespect you showed me last week was absolutely unpardonable.
Eric,
and I
good night,
decided
Yellow.
to take it
Thanks
upon
for
myself
watching.
to teach you a very painful lesson in etiquette this week.
Yep, it is. I liked it better than the WWE spinner belt, that's why.
We're just 2 weeks away from Cyber Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and John the Champion really riled up the #1 contender last week.
And that's just about the dumbest thing he could have done. You don't insult a man like him.
Well, it doesn't seem like the #1 contender's eager to do anything about it this week.
It's called luring your opponent into a false sense of security, Michael. Look it up.
High flyer. I agree. Definitely was. I think they should have used that instead of the I'm not really a big fan of the Universal title. Does not.
He's one of the most dangerous men on the SmackDown roster, and he set his sights on the champion.
And look who he's got
like
with him. Things are going from bad to worse for the champ.
Type title. Yeah, I know he does. But I will say that it looks a lot better than the current WWE belt. That's the only good thing I could say about the spinner belt.
The champion was offered his choice of opponents tonight for this non-title match. Apparently, his vote doesn't count.
Of course it doesn't. What do you think this is? Cyber Sunday?
The belt looks so stretched out right there. That belt makes me look like I'm fat or something. That belt looks weird stretched. Yeah, it also looks too much like the WWE belt, except for like it has a blue strap. That's all it is. Just a WWE clone, the title clone, with a different name. Although it feels more like an IC or US title. Come on, Regal. I'm no Bill Goldberg.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you...
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Well, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
2.
There's the reversal. Look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
This is going to be big, one way or the other.
I wish WWE kept that.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
It's so great seeing these superstars in...
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I need to do some more wrestling game. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually, when I'm done with 24/7 mode, I think it ends at WrestleMania. Then I can move on to, since I did all the SmackDown games, and recently did Here Comes the Pain, so I guess I can start with all the SmackDown games.
Cole, don't tell me you didn't see this coming.
Of course, 2K games as well.
The champ's coming back.
So much for his comeback.
Now what's he doing?
I guess we know who wears the pants in this kingdom.
That championship isn't his to give to anyone. And if that's the only way he can get his hands on it, I don't like his odds at Cyber Sunday.
What the hell are you doing, Kennedy? Gold switches hands versus Sticky Fingers. And success? Yep, success. Cool. Okay. Let's try get my progress to go up. I guess we can do a photo shoot since I haven't really done that. Anyone want an autograph photo? Just kidding. $538, huh?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about what happened to your championship belt. That never would have happened if I was at ringside with you last week. That's exactly where I'm going to be this week, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
If I remember correctly, I think Ashley Massara turns on me. Almost fucked up the date. I'm sure you're feeling better now that you don't have to lug that championship belt around with you. But I imagine being without it has made you a little lonely. If you were to select an opponent to keep your company, who would you be? Again, choose between my nice, regal Finlay and Mysterio. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had to select.
There's just over a week to go until Cyber Sunday. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and I don't think our champion's in such a good mood here tonight.
Not after the way he lost the championship belt last week, he's not.
He didn't lose the title. It was stolen from him.
Whatever. If he wants any respect as a champion, he better get it back pronto.
Oh, cool. I'm going to check his podcast out. I like WC's podcast. He does a good job with it. Yeah, I saw he did one about the women's division, tag team division, which I need to check out eventually, probably later or tomorrow or something.
And here come the two superstars who helped the #1 contender steal the championship title last week.
Yeah, they made the champ look like a punk. And that's something he's got to take care of pronto.
Supposedly the champion was asked to pick his contender, but it doesn't seem like his vote was taken into account.
Leave the voting for Cyber Sunday. A true champion will take on anyone at any time.
You mean from Rigged System JBL? Is that what you meant? Damn it.
These superstars have been given it everything they've got. Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Son of a bitch.
There's no questioning Finley's toughness or that mean streak that runs straight through him. He can be downright sadistic to his opponents.
Yeah, Belfast. Pretty tough
Big
down,
ass
isn't it?
breaker.
That's an understatement. Belfast makes parts unknown look like Disneyland.
Damn it, ref. Get out of my way. Or you're gonna get hurt.
Oh no, the referee is
Stupid
down.
referee.
What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything. No ref means no rules. And there's the counter. No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all... He saw that one coming.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Shut up, Cole. God,
Oh man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Wish we
There's
had
the cover.
Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross's commentary.
Even if you wind up, here's the pin. 1, 2. Man, this one's turned.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
Whoop, too close.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
2, 3.
Watching these superstars.
Yeah. Cut off the commentary right away. So what did you think of Edge's
He doesn't look too pleased about the outcome of this one.
I think he expected to take the champ out of the picture before Cyber Sunday, and he couldn't do it.
I think the champ is ready for more.
He should have shown that kind of spirit last week. He'd still have the belt.
Well, if the champion survived that match, I've got to think it's only a matter of time before he reclaims what's his.
Yeah, but the longer he holds the title without having the belt, the less respect he's going to get from the boys in the back.
Listen, champ, I know you're the champion, whether you got that belt around your waist or not, but this is embarrassing. Now do whatever it takes to get it back, or else.
Shut up, Teddy. I will get it back. God damn it. There. Finally. I don't know, I was having trouble with that.
I'm so proud of you for doing whatever it takes to get back what's rightfully yours. Just when I think you can't impress me anymore, you find a way. You know you've got my support at ringside this week, no matter what.
Yeah, until you probably turn your back on me. I think you did when I first started the 24/7, if I remember correctly. And looks like my Wi-Fi crashed, didn't it? Hopefully we're still streaming, because I'm not done yet. Okay. Okay, I hope I'm still online. Because it said no internet. Okay, good. I wasn't sure because my TV said no internet connection.
These two have backed up the #1 contender for the
So I'm
past
glad
several
it
weeks.
actually
Tonight, they face the champion in a handicap match.
And if the champ gets the worst end of it, he's got no one to blame but himself. He asked for it.
And I hope that 2K22, which I doubt, that we get like these type of features like we used to have on Smackdown versus Raw. So, like I said, I'm no hurry in buying 2K22 whenever it comes out. I'll probably wait 8-9 months like I did with 2K19.
These two have backed up the #1 contender for the past several weeks. Tonight, they face the champion in a handicap match.
And if the champ gets the worst end of it, he's got no one to blame but himself. He asked for it.
Dude, I just remembered that I saw WWE 2K17 for the Xbox 360. I should have grabbed that. So, I'm going to go back tomorrow and, like I said, I want to check out their Nintendo 64. And I think I'm going to grab that 2K17. Although, because I want to get it on the past gen games. Because I'm not really huge on the WWE 2K on the PS4 or Xbox One. I've always enjoyed it on the past gen more. Because I was originally going to buy on Amazon.
And would you look at who's coming to ringside?
It's like
the number one
$60.
contender, who is illegally in possession of the championship title.
Yeah, well, after this Sunday, he might be its rightful owner, especially if his boys do a number on the champ tonight.
"2K17 is the only wrestling game that I haven't played yet. Either the past or current gen. I wish that they would have downloadable content still work, even 4 or 5 years later.
I'm Michael Cole, this is JB Allen. We welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
The Rose City's going to get his face rocked tonight, and I, for one, can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
Get out.
He saw that one coming.
And there's the counter.
Shit.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said exasperate. Not, oh, never mind.
Shut up, Cole. Nobody cares what you have to say.
He can pin his opponent right here.
2.
I think
Clothesline
William Regal
from
wants
hell.
to finish this up quick. It's almost tea time after all.
Regal's a very methodical wrestler. He won't be rushed, and I don't see him as a tea and crumpets kind of guy.
Oh, shit. Oh, don't give me that weak shit.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
And here's the cover.
Damn rope break.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
I don't think so.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now. He's going for the pin!
God damn rope break.
Oh, man, there's the tag.
Damn it. Looks like I'm going to have to kick your ass. Watch out, Ashley.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. Nice quick counter there.
Oh, damn you, motherfucker.
When you think of how many years Finley has been in this business, it's amazing that he can still compete at the level he does.
No kidding. He's taking great care of himself. A real fit guy, that Finley.
Damn it. Fuck you, rope break.
There's no doubt that Ashley is one of the most beautiful and talented divas on the roster.
Her only problem is her terrible taste in men. You know she's refused every dinner invitation I've offered her.
Aren't you already married, partner?
Who said anything about marrying her?
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
His opponent might not have enough left to kick out.
3.
3. Next up, Cyber Sunday. The most rigged show. Just like Taboo Tuesday was. Even that roulette that they used to do too, that was rigged as well.
No, not again. Now that's what you call reflexes.
No, that's what you call a moron.
So much for history repeating itself.
Wow, that woman got some industrial size.
Don't say it, JBL.
What? What's wrong with saying it? Damn, that girl can put on a show.
Never mind.
After the match on Cyber Sunday, I'll end the stream.
You might be interested to know that since your championship match takes place at Cyber Sunday, I've arranged for a second opponent for you. And you've been voting for him all month, whether you knew it or not.
Yeah, that's what I hate when they shut down the server. I'm glad that I actually downloaded all the download content stuff, and I have like all the save slots all full. I can't download anymore, so I don't really care for 2K20's community creator. I never really find anything I wanted. Kind of wish that they would keep like kind of like, for example, like WWE 13 and 2K14, all those from like, I wish they would allow the downloadable content be purchasable. Like, I'm kind of surprised I had WWE 13 with Gangrel and The Undertaker and Chainsaw Charlie for the PS3, but I couldn't with the Xbox 360. So, kind of wish that could purchase anything before 2K18. I doubt I'll be able to with 2K17 if I purchase it tomorrow, if it's still there. Yep, that too. That's kind of one thing I don't like about downloading stuff. Kind of wish that you just it goes with the game.
I can't believe you've been given a second opponent on such short notice. But it doesn't matter. I know you'll come through, just like you always do. And I'll be right there with you to see it.
I had like purchased downloads from like for like 2K16, and I lost it, and then found a new 2K16 game and got my Xbox back and was unable to get those back.
Welcome to Cyber Sunday.
The challenger has made the champ's life a living hell all month.
Obviously,
but he may have just fired up the champ even more.
Or he might have made him so mad, he's not thinking straight.
We'll find out when the rightful owner of the championship is decided tonight.
I spit in your face of people who don't want to be cool.
They call themselves the only true royalty on SmackDown, and tonight is their chance to put their money where their mouth is.
Not to mention the gold around his waist, which, by the way, is where it's been for the last few weeks.
I don't know how they managed to make this a 2-on-1 match, but he'll be seconding the #1 contender here tonight.
The #1 contender's a very resourceful individual, Michael. That's what makes him so incredibly dangerous.
So, final match for tonight's stream.
It seems like the numbers are always against him, but that hasn't stopped him from going after his opponents at every opportunity.
And he got his belt back, which I wasn't expecting. Now let's see if he can keep it.
Out. That's bothering the hell of me that it's so stretched out. I just remembered you can customize belts in this game. And you also could customize belts in the original SmackDown vs. Raw, but not very selective options. It was just pretty much gold. That's about it.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing up for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words. I'd be a lot more impressed by Ken Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, it's hard to be humble, JR.
I don't think so, boy.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it.
I guess that Jim Ross is getting ready to step down the AEW commentary.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know
Uh-oh. Come on! You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
What now?
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that... Look at that! He He's busted wide open.
Oh, okay.
This is great.
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament?
Two. Damn it. Whoop.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
Oh, boy.
This could be a pinfall.
Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone only commentary
The
I
tag
like
is
in
made.
AEW. I don't really care for Excalibur. Damn it.
Listen, mister, Ashley's more than just another pretty.
Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Rolling Thunder.
He saw that one coming. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job.
1, 2.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these?
I'm not surprised on that. Well, you have to remember Jim Ross is so used to calling the commentary as WWE all the time. You know, also he's in that age too, but I don't think he I think he doing it for a while, then probably call it quits. He just enjoys doing commentary.
The champion has successfully defended his title.
I don't believe it. Talk about overcoming the
Commentary would have
odds.
sucked without Jim Ross or
And
Tony
the challenger
Schiavone.
is absolutely livid.
This is just embarrassing, Michael. He's making a complete jackass of himself.
If you ask me, he's been doing it for the past several weeks. Ambushing the champion, stealing the title.
That's all part of wearing the champ down. I get that. But this is just a temper tantrum.
I don't know if he'll be given another run at the championship after this.
Well, there's no denying his ability, but he's got some growing up to do.
Alrighty. Okay, that's the main event for tonight's stream at the Rig pay-per-view of Cyber Sunday. So, during one of their TV shows, he made a slip up and called it, I think it was WWE Dynamite. And, well, to be fair, AEW is kind of like WWE. Most of their talents is pretty much ex-WWE guys, and they're pretty much trying to be like WWE. That's pretty much what they're doing now. So I kind of agree with what Jim Ross said right there. WWE Dynamite. So no, I haven't, but I will definitely be watching Dark Side of the Ring episodes when it comes on. So, anyways, thank you Echo, Kiro, and Spectro, and the Yellow Donkey for tuning into my stream for I don't know how long I've been streaming, maybe 2.5 hours. I have fun, so I will make sure to save, because I think I forgot to save, because I remember playing all this from the last stream. So, if you enjoyed this stream, hit that like. You can follow me on social media where I link them all in the description box below. Check them out if you want to. I'll also do Twitch streaming now, which I'm not doing it tonight. So I'm taking a break for tonight's streaming. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream some Red Dead Online. Maybe the story if I'm up for it. So thank you Echo Kiro, Spectro, Toyota Donkey, and whoever else was watching. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you all in the next video or live stream. Good night, everyone.